Good morning, guys, and welcome to the 5th episode of Coffee, Casuals, and Consoles. I'm your host. God damn it.
I had to.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Discover card, you can talk to a real person in the U.S. like me anytime.
Discover card?
I want a Discover card this early in the morning.
There we go.
Sign me up.
A nice avatar there, Sonic. I just noticed that.
right,
Oh my God. Okay, we're
where's our
under
host?
control.
The hell are you doing over there, Oh Snaps? Buying a damn car or something?
I'm
Jeez.
trying to get my Lexus, okay? Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining the show. I'm your host, Mel. Good morning, panel. We have XBot448, Supersonic Station, and Stick Figure. Guys, say hi. Take it away.
What's going on,
everyone.
people? Yeah.
Sorry,
Who's
man.
next?
What's going on, people?
Yeah?
Stick.
It's
What's going on, assholes?
Guys, I am not ready for this show today. I feel like I'm out of practice because we were gone for a whole week. What is up, guys, in the chat? Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Shansu. Hey, Jesse. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. We always appreciate it. So, yeah. What you guys been up to this morning?
Me personally, I did a podcast. So yeah, pretty happy with that.
Yeah, you
which
did.
is Doug,
Doug?
which is a popular Australian name.
Why?
So down on the gaming, yeah. So that was cool.
That's awesome. I listened to that earlier. You did really good. I really like that podcast.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Why did you name it Doug?
Well, it's down under gaming. So.
Oh,
and then-
okay.
and it just Doug is like the initials, but
Okay. Now,
Doug's it's pretty Aussie sounding.
I'm pretty sure you explained that in the DM with everybody, but I kind of wasn't there this morning.
Yeah. No, it's all right. I'll forgive you.
Welcome back, Mel. It's good to have you back on Earth. It's a beautiful day outside. It's like 10 degrees and snowing and shit.
It is not beautiful out. It's foggy and stuff. I was streaming early this morning into late this morning, and then I got a few hours of sleep, so I'm not exactly awake today, and I feel like crap because I was on a sick day yesterday.
Aw.
No, it's not good.
Olive, though.
I think everybody's sick. I was listening to other podcasters like this week, and like everybody's sick. There's something going around. Like,
Yeah, it's
pretty bad.
called the shitty weather, and the government. Dun dun dun, and that's all I'll say about it.
And they're all watching us be sick.
Well,
I
with
I was gonna say Xbox hasn't said shit.
through
Yeah,
our
no.
connects, they're spying on us through our connects. Remember?
you guys know, man. When I get my shot, I just start talking and I keep going. But with the stream last night, I guess Oh Snaps fulfilled one of her fantasies of actually being a slice of bread and
Yeah.
toasting herself. Yeah, yeah, that was crazy.
I watched that stream. That was nuts. That was a wacky indie game.
Yeah, you missed a lot of it though too. You missed
Well-
all the important parts that were fun that I could actually beat. Okay,
Kind of funny. I look like Octodad, but with bread.
that's exactly what
Yeah.
it was like.
It's exactly what I was thinking too.
I think it was actually easier to control in a sense than Octodad. That game is really stupid.
Mm-hmm. I would be happy never to see Octodad again in my life, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't know.
I actually think it's the same makers, but I'm not sure. I think. So anyways, speaking of this dumbass indie game, I Am Bread, I would like to talk about indies today, guys. I would like to talk about the prices of indies. Because we all know that the prices of indies have gone up like significantly, and it's really shitty. Like if you look on your Xbox, which I was trying to do that now, but for some reason I can't get a signal between my TV and my Xbox because I'm an asshole. So yeah, I want to talk about the prices of them and like what you guys think about them, because I've seen some really dumbass looking games for like $10 on there and stuff like that. What do you guys think about the prices of them. Who wants to go first?
Okay, I'll go
We'll rock, paper, scissors this. Wait.
One,
So,
two,
wait.
three.
Everybody shout a different answer, and 1, 2, 3, go.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dingleberry.
Well, since Stick talked about it first and he picked shit, he wins. So, Stick, go ahead. What do you think about the indies prices and selection we got?
Yeah, well, there's enough of them, isn't there? Like, there's seems to be like I'm just looking at it now on my Xbox. There's a lot of indies. We've got Power Rangers here for $20 Australian.
Mm.
So I don't know. Like I don't really play indies. Like I just don't. Yeah, they seem expensive. That's probably why I don't play them. Like if they were a bit cheaper, I'd probably buy a couple and play them. But I think I bought Bridge Constructor. It seemed okay, but yeah, like I put about a half an hour into that game.
And why did you buy it? What made you want it?
I just like because like this engineering game where you build bridges and drive cars over it. It seemed cool. But
Okay.
it's not that good. I can't tell how much it was now because it says installed, which that shits me. How you can't sort of
That thing was like $20. I remember. Like I
Was
actually
it?
had, yeah, I had an interest in that just because of, like you said, the freaking building architecture and stuff, and having it to where like if you don't build it right, the thing falls apart and everything. Like there was I had some mild interest,
Yeah.
but I was like, damn, the price of that thing, hell no, I ain't even looking in that direction.
I
Yeah,
can't
it gets-
get my Xbox to connect to my TV, guys. It's a sign. Oh, wow. Look at Yoshida's in the house. Now,
Oh,
his
yeah.
picture popped up. Anything else you want to add, Stick, about this indies? I think you should try more of them and spend your hard-earned money on indies.
I would if they, yeah, like they are probably pretty expensive, you know, like for another $40 you get a AAA game or, you know, so they're on sale or whatever. So yeah, they probably need to be, they used to be cheaper, didn't they? On there 360, I remember they were like, you know, $5, $10.
Did you buy
$1,
mine?
$1, $1, maybe $5 at most. This shit's crazy. Like these prices are nuts. Sorry, go on. I'll wait my turn.
Yeah, well, that was it. Yeah, sorry. No, feel free to jump in on the indie topic.
No, it's just ridiculous. Even like with the dollar indies that we had on Xbox 360, at least we got to use our avatars in them and shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
these indies are just ridiculous. And I even went to Xbox feedback and did a post. It's probably on Twitter that these indie games need to be in separate folders. This store is flooded with indies. Okay, like I'm looking at new games. I see Pix the Cat, Fallout Shelter, a fucking phone game.
Oh, hey, I downloaded Fallout Shelter, though. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. I mean, there's in-app purchases.
Yeah,
But-
microtransactions. Same with Overpop. It's a free game with microtransactions. It's all phone games and shit. Like, and people buy these for fucking achievements, and it's.
Oh, they get
annoying.
achievements for them?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, that's
Probably.
good, I
Okay.
guess.
So we got 8 Days, Knee Deep, Aqua something, Pixel. I don't know, just a bunch of shit. Then you look at Coming Soon, a bunch of more indies. And I'm not saying every indie's shit, and some people dig them, but when I go to the store, I want to find like the good games, like the AA, AAA games, and I can't find them. And it's really annoying. They need to make a folder like they had on 360 that had one section indies, one section arcade, one section on-demand games, which are like the double AAA games. The store's a mess. It needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I completely agree there.
So
Well-
vote on that tweet if you can find it on my Twitter.
Yeah, share it with
I
me.
did a thread.
Well, here's the thing, yo. For some reason or another, this generation, indies have become like, quote unquote, so important. And a lot of times, I'm going past prices here. I'm talking about how they're like Supersonic said, you know, they're bunching them all together with AAAs and stuff like that. If you really want to make a focus on indies, they should definitely keep them separated like they did on the 360 and promote them more and have like more flash sales and stuff like that. Because
yeah, sales are important.
let's be honest, like when it comes to indies, you know, they're independent developers that are scraping up money together to make a game. you know, to do what they love with game creation and stuff, but they're also looking to make money. All right. So you're going to have a huge pile of indies with like maybe a few that are gems. You know what I'm saying? A few that you really go back and you want to play again and again and again. Now, like YouTubers started playing more indies and stuff, and they're showing more indies like that. Hello Neighbor, and it's becoming more popular. So it should be separated, because there's no way that, in my opinion, indies can compete with AAAs, and to mix them together is kind of just like making a vague pool of games to choose from, and makes you search out stuff a lot longer, and it's just a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Can I add something onto that? This annoys me too, and it doesn't really have to do with indies, but it goes with the add-ons. If you search for add-ons, I'm so sick of 50 add-ons for Dead or Alive skins, or 50. I love Rock Band, but like 50 add-ons for like Rock Band songs.
And it all costs money, or a majority of them.
No, it just takes up all the space. You can't find any add-ons for anything, because it's just, this store is just a fucking mess.
It's a clusterfuck.
Yes.
Well, they got that filter. Oh, it's not really a filter. You can go like on the games menu, you can go new, top free, top paid, most played, best rated, coming soon, and demos. They could just put a filter in there for like, you know, highest to lowest in price or something. I don't know. So, you know, highest.
I'm on my Xbox
played.
dashboard on the computer right now, and I mean, I see what you mean, and it's on the Xbox too, but I feel like they still mix too much together. Like they have Crypt of the Necro Dancer, Uncanny Valley, and then a bunch of other shit, and then they have For Honor for $59 and then $99. Oh, that's under coming soon, but they still should have like coming soon indies and coming soon good titles and stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. Keep them separated. Even the Don on next podcast, and he's a developer, he says it's not really fair, you know, to mix them together. Like when you have a separate category that is indie titles, it lets the better quality indie titles rise to the top. But when you start mixing them with AAAs and everything like that, all of a sudden you have like Hello Neighbor competing with space of like, let's say fucking Resident Evil that just came out. And it's really not fair to the indies either. I know, like on paper, it looks good. It's like, oh yeah, we're all about the games and it doesn't really matter where they come from. But in all actuality, like they're hurting themselves, and they're hurting independent developers by actually grouping all this stuff together as well.
Well, yeah, and you know what the thing is, like I think in a sense, well, you have people who are only going to buy AAA titles and stuff like that, like Stick, right? And then you'll have, let's say, kids, they get gift cards and stuff like that. They can only afford so much, so they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this game, Pix the Cat, because it's $7.99. I can afford that, right? But then, actually, that game looks kind of cute. I'm just saying. It's pink and shit, okay? So anyways, it's $7.99, but maybe they're like $4 or $5 like off from a game that they really want that's a AAA title, right? So then they buy this game, they find out it's a piece of shit, and then they're disappointed, and they make them look really good, like on the art and stuff like that. Like 8 Days, you look at that game, like the cover for it, it looks pretty beast, but then you click on it, it's all 8-bit and stuff, and I know some people are into that. I am not into that. No. It's all pixel shit, and it pisses me off because they look like an awesome game, and I guess I'm a little butthurt about it. So, you know, it is what it is. But continue what you're saying, Bot.
Yeah, no, well, what you were saying about 8 Days, you know, 8 Days actually struck my attention when I first looked at the store, and then when you look into it, it's like, oh man, really?
Oh my god, I'm looking at it now.
They look like the cover looked really good. It was like, oh man, this is something that, you know, you might be able to get into. It's got a little bit of an edge to it and stuff. And then when you look into it, you're like, man, there's no way in hell, like, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm not a big 8-bit guy either. Like, I feel like if I wanted to go 8-bit, if I wanted to go even like 16-bit and stuff like that, I'd go get a retro console and you know, go to like a game exchange or something like that and pick up games for like $2 a piece and just play those. I'm not big on that retro feel.
But you know what that game cost? It cost $10, $9.99. But anyways, continue, guys. I'm sorry.
I like Hyper Light Drifter, and I would have never found that game if people wouldn't have talked about it because it's so mixed up with all
Wasn't
these
that free?
other crappy indies. No, it's not free. It's probably like I don't know. I got it on sale for like $4 during the.
I thought that was a Games with Gold game at some point.
No, it's not yet. It's
You're
a good
wrong.
game though. But like games like that get mixed up with all these hundreds of indie games just splattered everywhere.
Yeah, and
they can get missed, like Xbot was saying.
they should be separated by like category too. Like break it down for people because it'll make it easier on everybody. You know, or games like have, you know, break it down into folders. Like you have Pixacat. I have no idea what that is, right? But then you have Fallout Shelter, which is mixed with all these indies, but that's a free and it's app. Adventure Pop is an app. It's really not like a game. And then you have Knee Deep. I was looking at that yesterday. That looks interesting, but it's kind of like a Telltale series game. That's $15. And then you go over to Candleman, right? That has a Ori and the Blind Forest feel. And it looks really, really good. That game
I heard that was good, actually.
And it's $15, $14.99. So that one looks like a quality game, and I feel like they're kind of moshing everything together, and you don't know what is what unless you're really like. I went through games, and you know what I did last night? I bought I Am Bread. You know why? Because I was looking at the people's streams of them, you know, and checking out the games like that before I purchased, and then I was an asshole and purchased I Am Bread.
And didn't you say there was another version of the game that was more expensive or something?
It wasn't that. Overcooked. This pissed me off because I remember when Overcooked came out. I'm not coffee ready today. Overcooked came out, right? It was $13.49. That was a discount for when it first came out. But it was like a 20% discount. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't $16.99. Now, I just purchased it for $16.99, but like not even noticing that, like I forget what bundle it was. I can't look at it right now because my
It was like a deluxe edition or something like
yeah,
that.
it had like different
Only a
skins
couple
and
bucks
stuff.
more.
And the
Yeah.
reason I bought this game is because it's a great party game. Like it's the local co-op, so it's fun to play with the kids and whatnot.
Mhm.
So I really wanted it, and then I was like, $16.99 I just spent. You can't get that money back. It's done, right? And then I noticed for $19.32 I could have got the deluxe edition, whatever. I was really pissed off.
The supersized edition.
Yeah.
So Xbot, you probably know this. So compared to the 360 days, does it cost developers more to bring these over to Xbox One, or why are they so much more expensive now? Does it cost the same or what?
What it is now, it's pretty much a supply and demand thing. Like I said, this generation, all of a sudden, there was this bigger indie focus. On the 360 version, I know what you were saying, like with the games where you can use your avatar and all that good stuff. It's just that it became more pronounced, and you know, when you have companies looking at consumers, and when consumers are buying a certain thing, and the demand rises. I mean, look at the backwards compatibility titles when they become back compat. Look at GameStop. GameStop will take those discs and raise the price because now there's a demand for them again. So this generation, there's been a demand for indies, so therefore they raise the price. You know what I'm saying?
People want more games, but it should be quality over quantity. Like some of these games are really overpriced and stupid.
And it's the same. These same indie games are cheaper on Xbox 360, and I don't understand why they're more on Xbox One. It doesn't make sense.
That's bullshit.
I thought the store was universal though. I didn't think that the prices were different from.
No, even like games on demand are cheaper, like $10 cheaper on 360, and it's the same fucking game. I don't know. It's annoying.
Yeah, that's a anti-consumer practice right there, because the store should definitely be universal. If it's one price, on one system, it should be the same price on the other and stuff like that. So I don't know. I didn't know that. Like I got rid of the 360, put it in towards the Xbox One beginning of this generation, and I just really haven't looked back. You know
Do
what
you
I'm
think
saying?
that more people are playing on Xbox One now, and that's why they're doing it? And everybody's going to be switching, or aren't they going to be stopping like Xbox 360 support, or already stopped it?
They haven't
lines of
said
that.
that. They haven't said that they were going to stop it yet. There hasn't been any announcements or
I'm pretty
anything.
sure I heard something about that a while ago.
I did hear something a while ago, but but there's still
Probably,
a lot of
but
people playing
it's
360.
it's sorry, good.
Oh, I was just gonna say there's still a lot of people playing 360. I'm pretty sure.
That is true.
I
Yeah.
do, and I'm really glad they're doing so much with backwards compatibility, especially the last couple of months. And by the way, Indiana Jones is backwards compatible.
Oh, the
Legos.
Lego. Yeah.
I used to play the crap out of that. But we've gotten a lot this month or last month. I'm hoping we see the same this month. And I want Full House Poker so bad.
Yeah, isn't that out? I'm pretty sure that's out, man.
That's not
No.
back compat. No, I would definitely know that.
I will stream that every
Shit.
freaking
You know what
night.
is back compat, guys? Alice Madness Returns, and I haven't purchased it yet, but I will.
I've never played that. Tell us about it.
I don't know. I haven't played it, and I watched minimal stuff about it. And that's one game that was on my list of back compat games that I need.
What's the price on it?
I don't know. I didn't look. Well, I looked the other day, but then I forgot because it's been a long fucking week.
It's priceless because it's Alice.
Hey, I'm trying to search
it's-
it right now. It says Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Wow. No, it's that dark. It's a dark Alice. I think that's the catch to it. It's it's not that fluffy, freaking pseudo drug induced Disney Alice, but it's that darker. I have a freaking butcher knife and I'm gonna stab something Alice. That it's
Sounds
That's
cool.
why I want it.
it's definitely has a cult following. It's kind of like underground popular with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I hear it's a quality game. So
I'm looking at it now, and I click buy, and you know what it does?
it yells at you, says no.
It's $19.99 plus tax.
Unacceptable.
Agreed. But when I went
What?
to buy this on 360 before I had an Xbox One, it was $30. And I was like, oh, I can't do it. And then I got rid of the 360. So
Yeah.
Don't play games like that. They'll mark down. There's a couple sales that are going on right now. Let me take a look. Go ahead and talk about something.
I feel like they need more sales, especially when it comes to indies or some type of discount. Like I feel like it's bullshit that we're paying $19.99 or $14.99 for games that are indie titles. Like, yeah, I think it's cool to support developers and stuff like that, but some of these titles are absolute trash when you look at them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you're gonna promote them, you don't mix the pool. I mean, that's kind of like the lazy way to say, hey, yeah, we're promoting them. It's just about games. But if you really want to promote indies, you keep them separated. Do what Steam does with like flash sales and stuff like that to really unload these. Because I mean, they're basically like indies are kind of like I don't know, when you're trying to get noticed or like you're oh man.
Trying to come up in the world.
Yeah, like these indie developers, I don't think they want to catch the eyes of publishers. They want to catch the eyes of other development teams and stuff like that. This is like their starting off point. And
Yeah.
you to put the focus on it and to keep it separate and to give it its own spotlight with flash sales and stuff will actually promote these developers more for the quality that they give out. And I think it would improve the quality of the games as well. Yeah, you don't have people just kind of shoveling out shit and saying, well, if somebody stumbles across it, that's $15 or that's $20 in our pocket or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They'll actually really go in and make sure they have more quality.
They used to do that with Summer of Arcade, which was really
Yeah.
cool because they'd introduce like good indies, and I don't know. I used to think that was really cool, and now it's just a shit show.
Look they have Moto Racer 4. Okay, that's $39.99.
Hey, wait, can I say something before
No.
I forget? There's 2 sales going on right now on Xbox One. One is called the Deep Silver Sale, and there's Deep Silver publisher sale. So like Saints Row, Metro, Dirt Rally, like all kinds of stuff. It's really, really cheap. Dead Island, Deadlight, Mighty Number 9, which I heard sucked. I don't know. There's like 20 games that are on sale, which are pretty good deals. And there's an anime month sale going on right now, which Devil May Cry 4, which is an awesome game, is on sale for super cheap, so you should get it. And Dynasty Warriors, I don't know. There's 2 sales that are really good, so check those out on your Xbox store and look at those prices. So pick those up. Definitely Devil May Cry 4. I love that game. It's so awesome. Okay, sorry.
That's
ADHD
okay.
moment.
All right, so they have an instant indie collection volume 4. I've never even seen volume 1, 2, or 3. And it has Dear Esther, Landmark Edition. I've never heard of that game. Hue and The Flame in the Flood. All right, so The Flame in the Flood alone is $19.99. Hue is $14.99. Hue is a pretty cool game, but I wouldn't exactly
you were interested in Flame in the Flood, I believe, at one point in time, isn't it?
It's not ringing a bell. Like, I'm looking at the picture, it doesn't look like anything. I recall. And then Dear Esther's $9.99. So you can get all 3 of these games together for $29.99. Like, I still feel like that's kind of pricey.
It is, yo, and like, I mean, let's be honest here. There's when it comes to indies, there's some developers that are making this shit in the basement of their home and stuff like that. And
that's what Supersonic's gonna do.
But like, you know, we know the Don who is a developer. He's he's starting at the bottom and stuff like that and working his way up. And you know, there is certain costs to making a game. There's certain costs to putting it out on the store. But with the idea Xbox, you know, those costs are really minimal and stuff like that. So like, if you're doing something to show that, you know, you have talent, you know what I'm saying? I keep forgetting the word for it, but if you're putting something out there to show that you have talent and you belong in a certain area, you shouldn't overprice your shit. You know what I'm saying? You should have it out there. You should have it to where it's easily accessible to a lot of people. And if they keep the indies separate and have their own spotlight and all this good stuff, it'll be promoted more. And then those people can move up and go into 343 and you know, help make another awesome Halo, or you know, or get published by EA and make another like outstanding franchise and stuff like that. Like it's just a cash grab right now is what's going on with the indies,
yeah.
I hear that. Yeah. I hear that.
And the store itself, like, I'm just looking at it, you go through the games and they advertise, like, you know, they got three versions, like Forza Horizon. They got all 3 versions on the store, like, as you go through the game. So instead of just having one Forza, you know, maybe the cheapest version, and then you go into it and choose the option to get the gold edition or ultimate edition or whatever. Like, the whole store's just chock-a-block full of fucking games where they could have it a little bit more simplified.
And the regular version's always at the bottom where you can't find it.
Some of them, like, they got Walking Dead, they got 2 versions of that next to each other.
Yeah, it gets really confusing. Like, that's why I ended up spending $16.99 on Overcooked instead of $19.32 I could have spent to get the special one.
Yeah.
Overcooked is so much fun though. Like, when you have 4 people playing that game, it is hilarious. Yeah.
But it would have been more fun if I got the better version for $19, even though that would have pissed me off because I was like, what? Fucking $16.99?
That's why we're talking about this shit right now. But like, I gotta say, for the game in and of itself, like, I do like that game. I like the creativity and stuff like that. But yeah, you're right. Yo, all this shit needs to be rehauled. All right. I know it sounded good back in 2013. It's like, oh yeah, we're putting them all together. But I think behind closed doors, it was just a lazy way to be like, hey, yeah, well, we want to show that we promote indies. How we're going to do that?
Yeah.
Well, why not just put them with the AAA games and say games are games? And that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but didn't you used to be able to search for like shooters, different genres of games, like on the 360?
Yeah, I believe they did have a genre, like
Yeah,
at least on the on demand, because I remember late in the generation, like I got the Hitman, the last Hitman that was on the 360. I picked up Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I was able to go into like fighting. I was able to go into action, and yeah, it was listed right then and there.
That was awesome.
Hopefully they pop it up before Scorpio.
What happened?
Or indies on Scorpio is going to look weird.
Yeah.
But I do like how you can look at the game clips. You know, like when you can go into the game and look at people playing it. I like that feature.
Cool.
That's actually what helps me make my decisions on purchasing.
Yeah, me too, or not purchasing.
To make it clear to everyone, we're not hating on indies. We just want them in a separate folder to where
cheaper price for some of them.
You know, I gotta say,
worth the price.
I gotta say, shout out to everybody watching, because like when you do talk about this type of stuff, like Super said, he's like, we're not hating on indies. I think everybody in the chat that's watching right now actually realizes that. I don't know, everybody in the chat, what do you think? Do you think they should go back and separate the indies and give it their own spotlight and do flash sales, really promote those, so this way, it's easier to go between AAAs and indies when you're looking through games, and it's giving the indie developers the spotlight that they're craving, the reason why they made these games. Like, do you think they should do that?
I reckon maybe even they could have like a game at Indie of the Week. Like I think they used to do that on 360.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And have it on the dashboard.
Hey, remember when we had demos for indies? Those were the good old days. We don't have demos for shit now.
No. There is, because last night I tried out Cluster Truck. That shit was so much fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was a lot of fun, and I got addicted to playing it, and I was like, I want to buy this game. But then I looked at the price, and I was like, I don't want to buy this game, but it was a lot of fun. And there is a few games with free trials.
Rentals for indies would be good. If you could rent an indie.
That would be cool. I mean, they should even do that with the AAA titles, kind of like some type of rental thing. That would be awesome.
Yeah, especially for single-player games.
I don't like every game. You guys don't like every game. I feel like that would be a nice in-between. But
we used to have demos with everything before you buy. Like, you could demo like everything. Now it's like far and in between.
You have to rely on other people's Twitch streams and stuff like that, and game clips.
Like, I could have accidentally bought Crypt of the Serpent King, but I played the demo and that game sucks shit. That's like the worst game I've ever played.
You didn't get it. See? It worked out.
Yes.
I'm just looking at 8 days, the game clips on that, and it's like it's worse than what was on the Atari.
The picture looks awesome though, right? It makes me want to play it, and I'm like, oh, pink hair, fuck yes. And then I'm like, oh god, this is horrible. I'm not touching it.
But thank God for those game clips. That's all I can say.
Yeah, really. I'd save my money. So I kind of want to move on out of the indie talk and all that good stuff. I really need to go get more coffee because I'm not awake anymore. So guys, in the topics, you guys were talking about the biased media. I've been really busy this week and last week and the week before that, and I've been out of the loop. So I kind of want to know what you guys are talking about when it comes to this biased media. Like, I know all about biased media.
What are you talking about?
The fuck are you saying? It's in the topic.
I'm just saying, there's
you put it in there.
The media loves Xbox.
The media is fair.
Yes,
wow.
So
all right.
fair.
I got something I got to do. Like, I'm going to take off on that fairness. One of the things that's been going on lately, like, PlayStation just got, external hard drive support. Right. And, of course the biased media, big gaming sites and stuff. They're like, oh, praise Sony. Now you can use external hard drives to store your games. And I know Supersonic, he brought this up. He going back into the 360 era, freaking Xbox has been able to do this, But all of a sudden, now that Sony is like, yeah, you could do this now, it's a feature that's held on like a golden pillar. Even though Xbox gamers have been, dealing with, having this option for years. I don't know. Super, I know you wanted to touch base on this. You were talking about what you have hooked up on your 360.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Hurry up every chance you get.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, like on my 360, I've been doing this since these consoles, Xbox One or PS4 have even been released. I've had a terabyte hooked up to my 360 before they were even released. So PlayStation is so like far behind, left in the dirt. It's like, I don't know. We had the after party for Xbox. They are like not even to the after party yet. We like left that party a long time ago, and they're showing up with Stag Beer. Like external hard drives should have been there so long ago, and now it's just front page news. Extra, read all about it. It's pathetic.
I mean, I question the timing of it. Like they got the Pro coming out, or they got the Pro now, and that needs bigger hard drive space for 4K, or for patches and stuff. Like there's a Fallout 4 is 58 gig, the patch for that. So all of a sudden they've brought out this external hard drive support. I reckon it's to support the Pro, and it just so happens it's it was easy for them to make it work for PS4 as well.
That's a good point, man.
I reckon they've just done it for the Pro, and all fuck you, PlayStation 4 guys. Like that's what they're basically saying. We could have done this ages ago, but we chose not to. Now we have to, and we're going to do it.
But Sony's like saints now to the media. Like it's so pathetic.
The saviors of gaming.
Really,
they're not criticized for this. They're blessed with this. Welcome to get baptized in greatness awaits. We got an external fucking hard drive after fucking 8 years.
You still can't change the gamer tag button.
Well, not only that, but people are talking about this boost mode as well when it comes to PS4 Pro, and people are like, "Oh my goodness, look what Sony's doing! Like, your games will get boosted." You know what I'm saying? Even if the developers don't go in and patch for the Pro, and I want to let people know that whole boost just makes the game run more stable. Like it'll stabilize the frames per second and stuff like that. It's not going to make the game look graphically better, or it's not going to really do anything, just make it a more stable game. But then again, you have GameSpot, you have IGN, everybody saying, well, look what Sony's doing. Even if the developers decide they're not going to make a patch, we have boost mode coming, and it's not really anything,
Sony's amazing, guys. I don't know what the fuck your problem is.
They love their catchphrases, but then they like boost mode, like the casuals hear that and go, oh, it's got boost mode. I got to get that, like all it is just, like you said, was it dynamic scaling? Is it dynamic scaling? It just improves that, which is what the S does slightly, and the Scorpio will do.
My coffee got me on boost mode.
Yes.
That's going to be the new 1080p slang word, boost mode. We're going to have to hear about this shit forever till it launches.
Boost mode, it's like
kind of irrelevant. Like I heard this might actually fuck up some games. I don't know. I don't think it's
big of a deal. That too. Yeah. So they got to patch it. Really,
I want to say something. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Stick. I apologize. I'm not trying to. I just want to shout out the graphic god, Jay Williams, because I'm drinking my coffee out of my coffee casual and console mug. It's fucking amazing, and it looks really great with coffee in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
Support his Patreon. He's awesome. He's a very talented artist.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
Definitely. I finally
gorgeous.
I'm using my cup for the first time, and I gotta say, like, it can stand right up next to my white and nerdy one. I really like it.
Yeah, this shit's awesome.
Hey,
I have a white and nerdy mug. Okay, yes, I do. I
got my stick figure mug on the way.
Ask for boost mode.
Yes, please. Let's do this. Prank call time.
Good.
Prank call time.
I need boost mode. Hold on.
PS4.
Let's call Crap Gamers GameStop.
This is a crap gamer.
If Crap answers the phone, I'll fucking laugh my ass off.
That would be so funny. All right. Are you really calling them, Supersonic?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Save more with trades towards the hottest products. whether it's upcoming or new releases, or our pre-owned games and accessories, which are the best value in gaming.
Shut the fuck up and answer the damn phone.
Visit GameStop.com/trade or download the GameStop app.
Go ahead and talk. I'm going to wait for him to answer.
Talk.
Stuff, words,
And things.
hard reset.
Boost mode.
Oh, they're gonna answer now.
HDR for everyone.
This is Jesse.
I need Sony department, please.
What's that?
I need Sony department. I'm walking inside the mall trying to find your store to pick up console.
How to find GameStop or Sony?
GameStop that sells Sony. Sir.
It's we got two in the mall. We got the one right by the food court, the old food court, and then we got the one right by JCPenney.
I'm trying to find you guys in the mall and picking up some coffee. I'm trying to ask a question about console because I'm gonna pick one up for a worker of mine for his birthday.
Okay, what game are you looking for?
Trying to decide which should I get, a PS4 or a PS4 Pro.
Does your friend have a 4K TV?
I don't know. Hold on.
That's the only difference really between the
Sean Murray, do we have 4K TV, asshole?
and it's a 1 terabyte, so it's more memory. The original one is 300, and it comes with Uncharted or Call of Duty. That's really the only difference.
That's unacceptable. That's a lot of money. What about Xbox?
Xbox One still around the same price. Xbox One Slim is 300. Going for 1 terabyte is 350. So between 300 and 350.
Should I get a used one? That's for my friend.
Well, I would suggest that. Let me see if I have any in at least. 1 second. PS4 or Xbox One?
I'll check both prices. I can't decide.
We want boost mode on it, whatever it is.
Sean Murray, shut the fuck up. I'm getting you a console.
Right now, at this moment, I don't have any PS4. Not at this location. Like I said, there's 2 game stuff in the mall. All I have is the Xbox One, which is $220.
What are some good PS4 games I can get with PS4 Pro?
Some good what?
What are some good games I can get for PS4 Pro?
They got a couple games that came out. You know, you got the new Resident Evil that came out, which is very good. Fallout. If they're into shooters, you can go Call of Duty or Battlefield. It depends on their preference. PS4, I like Uncharted. One of the best games that came out. There's another game called Last of Us. That's good too.
Sounds like PS4 Pro. Does that overheat or anything?
No. I mean they stopped with that for a while. You know, they got a new. It's a whole new engine now, so they don't overheat.
I need Knee-hole. P-hole. Do you guys have a copy of P-hole? New game P-hole. I thought that just came out. I wanted to buy that too.
Not here, brother.
What's your opinion? Is Xbox or PS4 better, or Switch? I tried to order Switch, but it's too complicated.
I play both. I play Xbox and PS4.
What's,
The Switch, yeah, it's not out.
what is your favorite? What is better deal?
Which one's what?
What is better deal? I'm trying to walk through the mall and find your store. It's hard with all these people walking around in front of me, tripping over me and stuff. I think I'm gonna buy an Xbox One because I'm scared that PS4 gonna catch my house on fire or something. I like fire, but I'm scared.
All right, cool, man. Just I'm busy right now, so just walk into the store, man. I'll help you out.
Okay,
You'll be here at GameStop.
PS4 is selling pretty good. This is Yoshita. I need to check it. God damn it, come up on me. This is unacceptable.
Oh, poor guy.
Wow.
He hung up on me.
He didn't talk about 4K gaming or 4K
You
streaming
didn't
or
ask
anything
for
on.
boost mode. You're fired.
Yeah, what was the boost mode?
I asked for P-hole. Knee-hole. What is that fucking new game? Knee-hole? That sounds like a fucking
P-hole, yeah.
PS4 game. Donkey sound. Knee-hole, knee-hole. Or is that a pony? I don't know. They're both the same.
Oh, too good.
Oh man.
I felt sorry for that guy. He was actually trying to help you.
Surprised he
You're
stayed
an
on
ass.
that one.
You're gonna have to go buy something off him now.
I'll do another one in a little bit.
I head to Florida and buy a.
There, Crap Gamer, I just called your GameStop.
Was that Crap Gamers, was it?
Set those people in line. I don't know. It's a Florida number, so.
Oh, damn
I
it.
can't breathe. Okay. So thank you for a prank call. That's really awesome. That's my favorite part of this show, officially since our last show. So that's pretty awesome.
That's gonna be a new staple, right? For everybody.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. I can't do it.
Is my picture Yoshida right
It's
Yeah.
not when you talk, at least not for like it doesn't pop up on mine, but it shows your picture on the hangout.
Yeah.
Okay, all praise Yoshida. We have
Like
PS4 has external hard drive. Praise Sony. Greatness awaits you.
Oh God, you're fired.
Not again.
That whole time I could just imagine you Yoshida walking through the mall trying to find GameStop.
People
Tripping
tripping
over
over him.
Yeah. He's short. He's got to be short, that guy, doesn't he?
I would think so. He sounds short.
He looks short.
Wait, that we're racist.
He sounds short.
Oh God. Now
That's
that
too
I'm
funny.
I'm totally lost at what we were talking about. Oh, bias media, I think, right?
Yeah.
My stomach. That's so hard not to laugh when I'm doing that.
I give you a lot of
Uh.
credit because if I was about to call somebody and prank call them, I'd just start laughing at them and then hang up. So
Yeah.
That would be the prank call right there.
Got it.
Imagine the person after you hung up. Yo, somebody's like, "Yo, who was that?" I don't know. Somebody just started cracking up. I don't even know what happened.
I said, "This is Yoshida," and he hung up on me.
Yeah,
Checking
yeah.
on
He
my
was,
dumb door.
he was into his PlayStation, that's for sure.
Yeah, they try to push it shit anytime. Dude, when I got this Gears of War headset, they try to push a Sony headset on me for a fucking Xbox, which made no sense to me whatsoever. They always try to push Sony stuff.
Yeah, they do.
And then they try to tell you that the shipping would take 7 days or something too.
Yeah.
And it was like instant delivery. But anyways, guys, let's move on.
Okay, fearless leader.
Fearless
What's
leader
next?
is gonna have another sip of her coffee and try to read. Hey, stop it. I can't think in these conditions of stuff. God damn it.
Doggone
Has
it.
anybody played Wildlands beta?
Yeah, I have.
You have? And what
Yeah.
do you think about it?
Like I'm a massive Ghost Recon fan. Felt like I had the first Ghost Recon Island Thunder on the OG Xbox, and that was just awesome game for its time. And it's like they've gone open world with it now, which Ghost Recon never really was. I mean, I played it for like the first hour. I was enjoying it, but then it sort of started to get boring. I know it's only the beta, and
Was it repetitive?
I could just see it becoming repetitive. Like I can sort of look at games and go, well, what am I going to think of this game in 2 months, you know? And I could just see it getting repetitive. You know, you do the same sort of thing, I think, because it's only the beta. So,
Yeah.
but you basically just, I don't know, you go from base to base and take out people and then go to the next base and you drive around. And it's a lot like Grand Theft Auto in a way, I think, but just
That's
without
gonna
all the content. You know, like Grand Theft Auto, there's just shit going on everywhere. You know, you're walking down the street, someone starts swearing at you, starts punching you in the face for no reason.
I get freaking sidetracked when I play GTA. It doesn't matter like who I'm with in the game. I always get sidetracked and do some dumb.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
just
get the star rating.
She used to always get me in trouble. Like every time we played that game.
I'll be like, come pick me up, and then there's 5 stars. and
Yeah,
shit.
instantly.
I
Like
want to get back into that so bad.
we
should all
we
do
should
that.
definitely all go play that.
We say that every
That's
week, and we
okay.
never do it. Let's do it this week.
Fine. Let's
Game
go back to real quick to the Wildlands beta. So, Stick, you feel like it's just like redundant, or is just you just think it's because it's a beta?
Well, I don't know, but there just seems to be nothing between the missions or the bases that you attack. Like, you know, like on Grand Theft Auto, there's heaps of stuff going on in between. Like, it needs almost like, you know, on Grand Theft Auto, if you shoot too many people, you get a star rating. Like if you go loud, there's no sort of consequences. Once you take everyone out, then it's over.
Yeah.
So like it'd be good if they called him back up and stuff. If you hung around too long, other AI guys came in. And the other thing is there's no multiplayer, like competitive multiplayer. I don't know if they're going to bring that in later, but which is disappointing for Ghost Recon, because Ghost Recon's always been competitive multiplayer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think I like that. It looks okay, and I just think it's going to get boring. I'm not going to spend $100 in a game. I'm not going to play on another game. I'm not going to play. You know.
Yeah. A couple days ago, I watched Noble Addiction. He's one of my friends on Twitter, and he has a pretty awesome YouTube channel. I was watching him stream that, and it looked like fun. And he just did a beta review this morning. So I haven't checked out the beta review, but the game looked like fun gameplay. I don't know, because I didn't play it. And I, watched him play for a little while. I didn't sit there and, see how repetitive the game was. It looked very dark though. So it was hard for me to kind of see everything going on.
Yeah. Well, the vehicles, like a few people have commented on this, the vehicles are really bad. Like they're hard to drive. They're really like heavy in the front end.
The dirt bikes, the back tires kick out like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was
when
gonna
is
say
this releasing? I'm just trying to see. I'm seeing if it's like a beta or like a demo beta.
I would just say to anyone out there, just don't pre-order that game.
It's probably more like a demo beta, like just to promote it or whatever.
Someone offered me a code, and I really appreciate it, but I didn't get to. I tell them no thanks, because it was, who was it on Twitter? Latin Ruler. They offered me it, and I was like, I really appreciate it, but I won't have time to play it. So I was like, just give it to someone else, And it was nice that they thought of me. That was pretty awesome. But if I'm not going to have time to play it, especially with the weeks that I've been having lately, it's been crazy. So I was a little disappointed about that, because I did want to try it out. But at the same time, why take something that you won't use,
Is this an Ubisoft game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, does it play anything like The Division or anything like that?
It looks like it. Similar.
I
started getting back into The Division, actually.
People talk so much shit on it, but I've had so much fun with The Division, going in the.
I love the atmosphere of that game, man. The atmosphere is just like walking around the city like that.
Do that too, guys. We should totally play Division also.
Oh yes, definitely. I will definitely play that.
I just watched the Agent Origins again yesterday, that little half-hour movie thing, and I was like, I want to play this game again, and that was my thought for the time being of watching that. I was like, I gotta play. This looks so cool.
Shit, I'm down.
The Division.
Yeah.
That's some good.
I'm gonna put myself out there. I still gotta beat the game. Like I went
everything.
Yeah, like not for anything, but like with getting the weapons and stuff like that. And you get a lot of shit in that game that, like, for the most part, you're breaking it down and trying to craft like new weapons and stuff. But like I didn't even beat the actual story yet. Like I was building up to it and then just kind of fell off. But I wanted to get back in, beat the story and then go into the underground and all that other good stuff.
When was the last time you guys played that game? Because I played it a couple of weeks ago.
I played it a few months ago.
Well, they've changed. They've got bosses on the outside of the dark zone now, so you can get your good bosses. You know how those bosses are. Yeah, they're on the outside of the dark zone, so you don't. I just like
going in the dark zone, and then I end up getting killed. But it's so much fun.
Ninja Roll.
Yeah. Oh man, I lost that stream. That was a great stream.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, no, I went into it like a few days ago for a little while. Got kind of brought back into the environment, kind of looking around, fighting dudes on the street, stuff like that. Just the feeling of desperation. Like they did a good job with the atmosphere of that game. I know a lot of people talk shit about it, and there's people that do certain things to gain an advantage while playing the game. I'm not about all that, man. Like the immersion factor of that game and the story and the atmosphere, that's what gets me to play it. And I really get caught up in that game. Yeah.
All right, so everybody
Yeah.
who's listening to us right now, we're going to be playing some GTA. We're going to be doing some streaming, and we're also going to be doing some Division streaming, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
That's the plan here, and Stick will have to stay awake. Or
Oh goodness. We're
Okay.
gonna put Stick in hell.
I just got back from holidays too. First day back today.
oh, how was
walked in-
everything? I saw some
Walked
pictures that
into
were
a
gorgeous.
shitstorm.
Huh?
I went back to, nothing worse than your first day back at work.
Yeah, that's
Everyone's,
true.
But yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, it was good up there in the Gold Coast. But yeah, enough about my boring holiday.
And
Dude,
the
I have-
pictures looked awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say the picture
Yeah.
here, that did not look boring. I was like, man, like
Yeah.
you should have put me in your back pocket or something, and I would have
Yeah,
had a couple beers with you, man. Sitting over there.
Like Australian, I think 77 cents. Like you get Australian dollar over there. I think you get $1.30 Australian. So it'd be a pretty cheap holiday for you guys.
Yeah, I
Um,
know you're saying I'm a little jelly.
Yeah, we just have to go halfway across the world. That's all.
16-hour flight, depending on where you are, to LA. 16 hours to
Let's
LA.
get a boat. Could you imagine us all in a boat? Be like Gilligan's
I
Island
would
or
think
something.
that shit. I would be like, I'm a pirate, and then I would say
Yeah!
just
Yeah,
because I can.
yeah,
Be
I'll
like
get
Sea of
I'll get
Thieves.
a dinghy. I'll get a dinghy and paint it black and put a fake sail on it with like a outboard motor, like dressed as a pirate, and I'll be like, I'm going to Australia.
And I would do your dinghy.
You guys ever come here? I'll lend you my car. You can go. You don't have to hire a car. You can take my car for a few days.
Nice.
Yes.
I know I'm going to Australia. Bye.
Do a bit of Forza Horizon. Just don't do any burnouts.
No burnouts.
No guarantee.
I won't tell you anything. Do it, and then
I'll
I'll record it, and then I'll upload it to YouTube, and you'll see it.
Just to let you guys know,
Yeah.
I took a look in the living room, and Snaps is gone already. I don't know how she's still.
I'm like, I looked around. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm still here. I'm tired.
You're supposed to go with it. Anyway.
Oh, sorry. So guys, I would like to move on and talk about marketing rights for Destiny 2. Do you guys think that marketing rights should go to Microsoft?
I think they're gonna get it. I honestly do. I think Phil Spencer is gonna get it.
Why do you think
Definitely.
this?
I
And why do you
know.
feel that
I
they
just-
should?
I have a funny feeling because Sony's not extending the contract, are they? I don't think they extended it. So I don't know. I see Xbox picking that up.
Me personally, I could give two shits about that game, to be really honest with you. That's just my own personal opinion. Like that game, when I have a few friends that are like diehard Destiny fans, and it sounds like they have to punch in for work. Like they're like,
Yeah.
man, I have to go in there because I have to get this and I have to do that. It's like, well, dude, like, why do you like your second job? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, games are supposed to take you away from that. That kind of like duty or responsibility and just go out and have fun. And I don't know, rights, it is what it is. If they get it, that's awesome. If not, I mean, there are exclusives coming out this year with Sea of Thieves, Crackdown. There games I'm looking forward to that you can only get on Xbox, and I could really care less about Destiny. My personal opinion.
Well, no one asked for your opinion yet, so go ahead, Stick.
I was just saying, I'm sort of a bit resentful towards Destiny because it took all my friends away for like 12 months. And they're all, they're all playing that game, and I was like, I just didn't get into it. But yeah, like, I don't know, that'd be great if Xbox could get the marketing rights for that game. But Mega Bad Seed actually brought up in my podcast that COD, the next COD, could be going to Xbox because the marketing rights because of the Scorpio.
Nice.
That was a rumor.
Destiny 2 will sell consoles, so I don't know. I just hope Xbox gets it because
Yeah, that's right.
that's another reason PS4 got so popular is because they misled everyone and said the best experience for Destiny is on the PlayStation, which wasn't true because the PlayStation sucks or online sucks. All they got was like a couple fucking maps and shitty skins. And
Yeah,
it's just better playing the Xbox. Like we got this Elite controller, you know, and
Best
party
online.
groups, looking for groups, so it's easy to look for raids and stuff. It's so much more beneficial on
Wow.
Xbox to do Destiny.
I mean, when was the last time your Xbox was down for maintenance? Like, you know, PSN's been down 3 times. I've never turned on my Xbox and it's been down ever. I cannot
It's been
remember
a
a time.
long time.
It's been a long time.
So.
It's happened. You play a lot.
No, I don't. I think it happened a couple weeks ago where, well,
Really?
see, the thing is, like, my Xbox service will go down, but Xbox service won't be down. And that pisses me off to the highest extent of getting pissed off. I'm like, why the fuck
Really?
is he in the other room playing and I can't play? It's
You
probably
both
been
had
a
the
couple
update?
of-
Are you both in preview program?
Yeah. He gets everything before me, too.
It's because Phil
It's that
Spencer likes him more than
BGST
you.
hookup right there. Is what it is, man. I just throw that out there.
What is it?
It's a big gamer small talk hookup. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean,
Guess I need to join BGST then. So yeah, it is what it is.
you would be a beast on that show.
I would have so much fun.
Yeah. I like to see Mel on that show.
Yeah, I would probably be shy as a mouse though. to
For
be
like the
honest.
first maybe 5 minutes or so.
I'll talk so much shit in the chat and be like, "Fuck all you ponies," and then I'll be like, if I was live on there, I'd be like,
That chat definitely needs you. By the way,
It's
that would
toxic.
It's like
What's
when
that?
I
Amiro or whatever his name is. Amiro. What the fuck his name is? He's crazy.
Hey, question. Are we still on Bias Media Talk? Because
no,
Sorry, I
I
just
got a
cut you.
question.
we're done.
I got a question.
Fine, ask
question.
your question.
So what's going to happen with like Digital Foundry when Scorpio comes out? Because like they get most of their clicks from Sony fanboys and stuff. You see them doing like a 360 and
Nope.
you don't?
No. What they're gonna do, like we actually talked about it this past Monday because Super Bowl was Sunday, but on BGST we were talking about the FAUX, FAUX. They're already switching narratives about resolution. That this checkerboard upscaling, it's so good that you can't tell the difference, and that's what they're going to try to do. My whole thing on this is when Scorpio comes out, if they do the quote unquote PC ultra settings, which I know is different for every game. There's no uniform ultra settings when it comes to a PC game. But if it does ultra settings, if it has the better textures, the better lighting, the better shadows, if you can easily see the difference of a game running on Scorpio compared to every other like platform, then it's a no-brainer. It's a win. All right. But if they're going to have to rely on, well, this is native 4K and this is native 4K, like you already have the gaming media and digital fuckery switching narratives. And they're going to say, well, checkerboard is just as good. And of course, you're going to have the stable saying, yeah, that's absolutely true. So
They have boost mode.
boost mode.
Yep.
Get your fire extinguishers. I don't think the triple cheeseburger PS4 can handle any
Dude,
kind of
every
boost
time
mode.
you say triple
Flame
cheeseburger,
mode.
you make me hungry, man.
I can't help it. Every time I see a PS4 Pro, I think a triple
Dude,
cheeseburger.
that thing is not even as appetizing as a triple cheeseburger. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Man.
Smother it with
Yeah.
some ketchup. You'll
It's
you'll
like-
never know the difference.
That
It's
was
kind of
Island
crunchy.
It's like 3 roof shingles put together.
Roof shingles.
Yeah, like the black, like freaking roof. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't understand boost mode. I'm going to call GameStop and ask them about it.
Oh my gosh!
I
I was
wanna-
just
I
gonna
want-
say,
that's
can we
what
get
we
another
wanted to
prank
do.
call?
Yeah, I want to know.
Call him.
Educators GameStop.
Are you calling him?
Okay, give me a minute.
Time's up. Call him. Boost
mode?
That's what they're gonna call it. You know that, right? All of the PlayStation peeps.
Thank you for calling your Southern Market. I'm Marcia. This is Ashley speaking. How may I help you today?
Oh, how you doing today? I got a question. I'm trying to find out. I got a PS4 and I don't understand what boost mode is. Is my dang console gonna explode or something?
Boost mode?
PS4 boost mode. They said it on the news. Sorry, I don't understand stuff. Need explanation.
I haven't heard of this boost mode. Give me 1 second. Maybe I have someone who knows. Okay, hold on.
Here we go. She's getting.
I'm asking them.
Yeah, no one here knows about it, baby.
Oh, you call me baby. I like that.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Maybe we get a PS4 Pro together and we go on a date or something.
Unfortunately, I'm taken, my dear. You have a wonderful day, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay,
Ah,
goodbye.
too funny. They haven't heard of boost mode. They didn't get the memo.
That baby caught me off guard. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
She fucking wants me.
She sells a lot of consoles.
I think she wanted to sell pre-owned.
Right.
That's what it was. She wanted to sell pre-owned. Yeah.
GameStop don't even know about boost mode. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, we should send them that clip at GameStop. That would be so awesome. She'll be like, I'm on YouTube.
That's how we'll get all our news. We'll just call GameStop and ask them if we can figure something out.
We won't get any answers though.
Yeah, as you
You
can
have
see.
No, we got an answer.
Any answers? No.
Boost mode doesn't exist.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Damn, Stick, you're so smart. Wait, where's the clapping sound?
She's
Oh,
she's like,
Uh-oh. I'll do
like-
it myself.
Got him.
that dumb girl was hitting on me. God damn it.
Oh man, guys,
That was
you're all crazy. So I'm just reading the chat real quick. Dirty
says-
Jason, quote unquote, on the news, CNN reporting about it. Oh, man.
I saw CNN and I'm like, oh shit.
I know. I always see CNN. They're the worst.
What did Trump do this time? My bad.
Talking
Wait,
about-
I think Trump just tweeted something about boost mode. Just hang on a sec.
How did you know? Oh, guys, you're all crazy.
It's gonna be the greatest mode. He has all the best people on it.
Are you sure?
They're building a beast mode.
They're building a boost mode.
Boost mode, sorry.
All right.
What, am I wrong, or like has kind of like the Xbox One S have they already kind of been doing this?
Dude,
For a
if
while.
hardware in and of itself will do it if given the chance. It depends on how software is written, and like when you think about like the Scorpio and you see like dynamic resolution, like with Halo 5, right? Halo 5 is 1080p, but it's a dynamic resolution. When a lot of shit is going on the screen, the resolution kind of goes down and stuff like that. If there's coding in these games, if somehow like the infrastructure of coding for a game now will give way to let hardware kind of dictate the stability, then yeah, it's automatically in there. Yo. I don't know. It's Sony is all smoke and mirrors. They've been like this ever since since
Ever since
yeah.
the PS2. Since
Well,
then,
yeah, since PS2. I didn't have a PS2. I had a PS1. I loved my first PlayStation,
I
but
love the PS2. I used to love
Yeah,
that
PS1.
Since then, it's all gone downhill. Like
Yeah.
all these Sony fans are on the fucking Titanic on a sinking ship.
but the thing is, and I don't hate on the hardware. I want to get that straight. I I go against the people that are behind it and what they're trying to do to the consumers, the smoke and mirrors, the lies, the kind of like double-edged like talk, you know what I'm saying? The oh, we made a mistake with using Forza Horizon pictures for Drive Club, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I meant Forza Motorsport, but the kind of like the stuff that they pull, that's what I don't like. And
No Man's Sky.
No Man By. Anyway, but yeah, that like I don't hate on the hardware, man. I just don't like the spin. I don't like the smoke and mirrors. I don't like that, you know, the gaming media. 80% of the reporters that are out there like grew up on PlayStation 2, and they think that they're going to use their articles and stuff like that to spin everybody in Sony's direction just because they don't want to lose their childhood memories and shit like that. That's what gets me pissed off. Yeah.
I'm reading about boost mode.
Well, yeah, like if it's a locked frame rate on boost mode, it doesn't do anything. If the frame rate's locked, it's only if the frame rate can drop when it needs to, it will stop it from dropping.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, Stick. I was gonna say that's another thing. Like when you see like people testing the games, you have like a capped frame at like 30 frames per second, but then you'll see the game, you know, drop to like 24 in certain areas and stuff like that. You'll see less drops is what it is. So it's basically the way the game is supposed to be running. So in other words, they're shitty games.
Or boost mode is just a bullshit way of saying, hey, it's gonna be more powerful. It's not
really, no. It's just not gonna drop.
It's just an update, and what it is they're getting people hyped for nothing because it's doing something that it should already be doing.
Xbox they wouldn't even talk about it. I don't think they wouldn't even mention it as a feature. Like
when Scorpio comes out, all that PS4 boost shit is going to be irrelevant, kind of like it already is. But it'll be front page on Media GameSpot for like 2 months, just like fucking Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my god! If I see one more trailer to that fucking Dinobot 2 murder game,
Dinobot 2 murder.
I'm gonna throw something.
Just throw it. Just don't throw your mug.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Yo, Horizon Zero Dawn. I say Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game for somebody who wants to go out into the woods and hunt their microwave. Like, if that's what you want to do, you should probably get that game. Yeah.
I have a review coming out.
All the things that you hunt are like robotics and stuff like that. There's like this one thing that looks like a satellite dish. Like every time I see it, like I picture somebody like jumping on a DirecTV like satellite dish in the middle of the woods, and like I just don't get it. It
looks like a Brontosaurus with a fucking toilet head.
That too.
You know what I'm talking about? That fucking thing you climb up. Oh my god. I just don't want to see I don't ever see Xbox games getting pushed like this when they first come out. Like, it's ridiculous how much they push these Sony games. I don't get it.
For so long.
Well, Xbox have been spending a lot of money on advertising, like lately, like the last 6 months or so. I think they've been spending way more than PlayStation on advertising. I've seen something on that a while ago. But yeah.
You know, Walking Dead is coming back this Sunday, so that means more Xbox advertising. I love that. It makes me feel so proud when I'm watching the show and I see Xbox advertising. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Like, I love you, Xbox. I'm weird, though, so.
No, that's what Xbox does, man. Like, it just makes you feel proud to choose that platform. Like,
absolutely. Like, I definitely feel proud when I see those ads. And then I'm like, I really want a Slim.
We got a good machine, and like Xbox said, PlayStation's all smoke and mirrors. Like, they can't. Even their dashboard is so old, and
it looks boring.
Boring as hell, and Xbox is just doing so much more stuff and so much more innovative.
Spend money on servers, like they got reliable online gaming. You know, it's the most reliable to me. That's why Xbox is starting to get more traction, not only the S, but also because a lot more casuals are playing online now. So they're probably looking at, I want to go with the one that's not down every 5 minutes.
That's true.
I want to go, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've
Shitty
got no data
flashlight
on this,
controller.
but I know a few people have had Xboxes and that for years, and they've only just started getting online now because people are getting more into it. You know, with Netflix and the whole
I have
internet
Amazon
connected to your
Video
TV.
now. I was
Yeah.
like, yes, Netflix and Amazon Video. My life is complete.
Nice.
That's what I did yesterday. I watched movies and shit.
Yeah.
I never use that service. Is it pretty good?
What?
Amazon.
It's not bad. I mean, I hope they rotate out the movies, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's because, when you have Amazon Prime, you get the Amazon Video, this, that, and the other. So it works for me right now. So I'm happy with it because I get bored with Netflix. And I have like a few things on my watch list, and I went through a few things yesterday. But even at the end of the night, I still went back to Netflix so I could watch The Office as usual. My favorite show. So I always watch that before I go to sleep.
No comment. How much is that a month? I'm just curious.
How much is what a month?
Amazon Prime.
$10.99 a month, but you also get Twitch Prime with that, which means ad-free viewing of Twitch. You just link your accounts. And you get free 2-day shipping. I sound like a salesperson.
I was
damn
just
it.
thinking that. I was like, here we
Shut
go.
up. Listen,
Sponsored by Amazon's taking over the world.
I think my Elgato is coming today, so I don't care.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Elgato's freaking awesome. I use it all the time.
Well, I got the mic plugs too, so we can connect our party chat properly. So that's a really important feature for me since, I don't have a computer built yet.
Cool.
Meanwhile, but yeah, Amazon Prime is awesome. And then do you know that you can like go and price match stuff in the store? Like let's say you see something on Amazon Prime, like a chapstick on Amazon Prime for 1 cent. Then you can go to like Target and get that freaking chapstick for 1 cent. You might have to argue a little bit, but they do have a price match clause.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, everybody in the chat just went to Target for 1 cent chapstick.
Man,
They're gone.
Bye. Good night. Where's
Get
Don?
sugar cookie. Get the sugar cookie.
Don stopped in and then left us. I'm a little disappointed.
He's probably listening while he's working, man. That dude works like crazy with his graphics.
His graphics.
Yeah, it's me sticking
Is
up
that graphic god?
for KTR.
Don. The Don.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Kiss the ring, the Don.
You can't say Don. He'll be like, it's the Don.
Yeah.
The Don. The Don, yeah.
I miss doing the next podcast. I hate work. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much just chill chat because, I'm
I was
tired.
going to ask the question.
No, you can't ask a question.
Which are you guys going to get Ghost Warrior 3?
The fuck is that?
That sniper game?
The one with the DLC?
Yo, guys,
No.
Stick, I gotta tell you, this is I'm still kind of like in kind of like shock and stuff like that I get to do big gamer small talk. But we were talking about this Monday, right? And then somebody who's watching the show, because I was like, I understand, Phil Spencer doesn't like to get in on it because we were talking about the pre-order, the specialty for the pre-orders and how Xbox is getting less than the PC version and the PlayStation version. And we went in on that. And
Wait! I didn't hear about this. Sorry. Like, what happened?
For the game, the sniper, was it what was the subtitle? Sniper Ghost Warrior 3?
Ghost Warrior 3. Yeah, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3.
Yo, Stick, do you want to tell Super since you brought it up, man? I don't want to take over the mic here.
Oh, no, that's okay, man.
All right,
you go.
Go ahead. No, you go now. That's it. You go.
Well, basically, PlayStation are going to get extra content for the game more than Xbox. So PC and PlayStation are going to get more content than Xbox. So almost like for the same price
or something.
No, there's no marketing rights. It's just the devs made this choice.
Now
these are getting more stuff.
These are the same devs that have called the Xbox One X-Bone time and time again in articles. They said they pretty much have this bias going on. They don't like Xbox, but yet they'll use the platform to make money on the software that they're creating, that's no problem. But the pre-order bonuses, you get way more pre-order bonuses for the PlayStation version and the PC version than you would on the Xbox. And we talked about it on BGST. Somebody tweeted that out. Phil Spencer actually answered back. He was like, saying he's going to look into this shit now.
I hope they boot
yeah.
their asses from putting their game on.
That's what I said. I was like,
me
fuck
too.
them. The
Is
game,
that the HDR thing that was going around? They're not going to do HDR for Xbox. Or is it, that's
Yeah,
something
yeah,
else?
no, that's true. They
There's a
weren't
few
going to
devs.
do HDR for Xbox, and then they changed their stance on that. But
Well,
originally they weren't going to do it.
This is
Who-
like an entirely
who's-
different thing, I think.
I don't know
Who's
who that
the
is.
developers of this sniper game?
I don't know, actually. Like no.
That's
unknown.
probably why they're doing it, to get attention.
Yoshida.
Because nobody fucking knows who they are, and no one gives a fuck about that game. I
Well,
definitely
reckon
won't
you're
get it
half
if they're
right, man.
being
I reckon
dicks
you're
like
half
that.
right. They could
I
be doing
wouldn't
it for
Put
attention.
their game on there.
Mm.
Congratulations, no one's gonna buy your fucking game now. Good job, you fucking idiots.
Well, I did a
Super
Twitter
elite.
poll. 50 people answered. 90% of them said they're not going to buy it. Admittedly, they're all Xbox people, but yeah.
It's Rebellion, I think.
And this isn't Sniper Elite. This is like some other.
Sniper Ghost
Nah.
Warrior.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
on their site right now. Hold on. Trying to see the name
Fuck
of the
them. Probably nobody knows who they are, or what their fucking game is. So they're probably
it's
just
gonna
trying to
be-
get attention.
Like,
Any publicity is good publicity.
It's by CI Games.
it's gonna be like a $60 game too, right?
Yeah, it's a full retail title. It's going to be $60.
Yeah.
They're irrelevant. Like I just hope other people don't pick up this trend, which would piss me off.
Well, yeah.
But the
absolutely.
game, from what I've heard, the game's shit house too. Like the AI and it apparently are really stupid, which in the sniper game is not the best. You know, when you shoot one of them, apparently the rest of them sort of walk over to the dead body and sort of stand over it. Because there is a beta out, and I've seen a review on it, and the guy absolutely slammed the game. So
It's not something I would
Yeah.
play in the first place, so I'm not worried about it.
I'm
but
not a big sniper game guy.
I hope everybody on Xbox boycotts that fucking game.
I will. Fuck them.
I will.
I will too, because I'm not going to play it anyway. But
That's what I was just
we'll
thinking.
just pretend that it's because they're douchebags. Okay, that's why.
Yeah, it's warranted too. Like, there's been other times where there's been marketing rights involved, and it's probably been a little bit, whatever. But this time, there's no reason. This guy just hates Xbox. I reckon maybe they sacked him or something like years ago.
If you're a developer, why the fuck would you say Xbone? Like, it makes no sense. Like,
I would totally boot their asses. Bye. You don't deserve to be here.
what did he say this on Twitter or something?
Yeah, what did he say? I've got it here.
Someone put their Twitter handle in the chat, so
Yo,
we can-
Snaps, you got a request from the Don. He asked you to tell him the story about the douchebags again.
I don't remember it, Don. Maybe later. Which douchebags? There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. There is a population of douchebags.
Yes, there is.
Some used, some sealed, but they're out there.
That's gross.
Hey, was that too far? Too
far.
Too far. All right.
Awkward.
This is what he said. Actually, sorry. No, I'll just keep
Go
cutting you off.
Go.
No,
talk.
I'm just reading his post. He said, "I saw that post today. I don't like it. I'm looking into what's going on there." Phil Spencer. That was his tweet. Oh,
Good.
so without the Phil. Yeah,
What-
so
what
he
did
doesn't like it.
I want to see the dev quotes. Like, I want to know
Dev
exactly
hasn't
what
said nothing, man. They haven't said anything. So
what they call this. What they call customers
Oh, yeah.
Xbones, or they don't want to give Xbone.
he said the Xbone won't be getting HDR.
Fuck
And then
them.
everyone said that, well, Xbox One S is HDR. And he's like, oh, is it? They had no idea.
Okay. Oh my god.
You guys will see
So-
this game will be gone from freaking the Xbox store.
Stick it in the damn indie section.
Well, see that's what I said. I was like, at some point in time, I know Phil Spencer is a nice guy, and he wants to bring games, to the platform and stuff like that. He tries to take a high road when it comes to the console wars and all that good stuff. But when you see something this blatant, it's obviously not anything to deal with marketing rights because it's PC and PlayStation that are getting the extras. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically up to the developers, and they're saying, you know what, all you guys that own an Xbox One, fuck you guys, you're not getting this stuff. And the Xbox division is what I was saying. They have to stand up to something like that and say, well, guess what? If you're going to do that to our consumers, our fan base, we don't want your game on our platform.
Make an example out of them.
Exactly.
Fuck faces.
Like, imagine the money that's going to cost him, because like you got forward compatibility with Scorpio. So technically that game could have been in the marketplace for like the next 5 or 6 years, you know, or 5 years or whatever. How many sales is this guy going to lose if they take it off? I reckon they should do it. You know,
it's just an idiot. Like you just don't do that. That's stupid. Like if you're gonna make an indie game, you gotta probably like kiss some people's ass and not insult them. You know, to try to sell.
That
your
is
game.
true. That is true.
That's such bad PR.
Yeah.
I would boot their asses. They don't deserve it.
That'd be cool.
What was the other
Jim,
developer that was seeing X-boners and shit like that?
I think that was him. It's the same guy.
No, I thought there was another incident that happened.
Oh, really? He's done it twice. This guy. He's called it X-Bone twice. So, but yeah.
Dumb idiot.
Yeah, but that's like, saying it in an article and stuff like that is bad enough, but doing something like this to the consumers, that's where it's like, that's just way too far, and for no fucking reason if you think about it.
No,
Like,
it's
I
like the
don't-
Titanfall 2 crap. That's what I was thinking of when they were doing all their goofy crap. So a lot of
that's
Xbox
right.
people didn't buy that game because I don't know why they do that stuff. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I was giving Rob
Yeah.
Dog some info on how to connect the Twitch Prime with their Amazon Prime, so you get that unlimited, no ad shit.
There you
Speaking
go.
of
Always
Twitch, let's talk about some Beam.
Let's talk about some Beam.
Beam. I can't
Beam?
wait for it.
Why?
Yeah, me too.
I always have issues with my Beam on my phone, so I'm like, you're annoying me. But I feel like Beam has so much potential.
It does. I'm telling you, when I'm gonna, because it's like interactive and it's like no delay hardly whatsoever. So you can put these buttons in the game. That's how I'm gonna try to share my Project Spark games, is put all the buttons in there and the coding where people can actually play games I make on it. So I'm looking forward to that. But now it's like integrated with the interface of Xbox One, and Xbot knows all kinds of stuff about that. So Xbot, over to you.
Over to you, like we're at the news station.
I got you. Like I haven't used Beam yet. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I know like when to get that like kind of like no lag thing and to use the interactive buttons, I downloaded the Tachyon software that they ask you to download on the PC for that stuff. So they actually have two versions of streaming. They have one that's still low lag, but there is some there, and then they have that one that's powered by Tachyon software, which is the one that Supersonic's talking about. I look beyond that, though. I look at the fact that there is a console that's going to have Beam integrated within the operating system, and that to me is absolutely huge. It just gives the opportunity for content creators out there to be able to put what they love doing out there and with an ease. And it seems to be a very stable network and stuff like that. And it's the only console that has this, that's going to have this integrated within their operating system. And I hope a lot of people talk about it. I hope a lot of people say that this is something, it's innovative. All right. Like when you look at these generations going from, from the 360 to the Xbox One and stuff, you want to see leaps in innovation. And with Xbox, you get that. All right. You see Sony trying to catch up all the time. I mean, when you look at the PS3, they didn't even have like their chat only went for same games. So you can only talk to your friends that were playing the same games that you were playing at that time. You couldn't talk to somebody playing a different game. So they finally caught up this generation with the PS4 with their party, and they're always catching up. And Microsoft and Xbox always seems to be pushing the envelope and doing more. And I really like seeing that. I like seeing that innovation.
And that's why we play here, I think.
Mm-hmm.
To be
And
honest.
the community is absolutely outstanding.
Fuck yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, for there to be like hardly any delay while you're streaming is so freaking awesome.
That will be
looking
awesome.
forward to it. And
Well,
I probably
that-
won't even use Twitch anymore when
Yeah.
they get all this stuff together, which they said that the app will be out in like December or something. So that's going to be really huge.
Yeah. Cool.
I feel like I need to spend more time on Beam because I like Beam, but I haven't
Yeah.
really gotten familiar enough with it. Like
Well, like
right now I stream to Beam, but every time I try to see my like chat and stuff, I don't know what I do wrong, but I don't do it right. So I always watch my Twitch chat, but it's hard for me to kind of go back and forth between when it's something that I don't really understand. But I've been streaming to it since I started my weekly streams, a month or two ago? Well, it's probably a month, roughly. It's as long as
Something
we've
like that.
been on the show. So January 4th, actually. Boom, figured it out. Yeah, so I just need to get a bit more familiar with it. And I feel like, because I watched other people's streams on there, and I love the fact that there's no like 45-second or whatever delay.
Yeah, it's like you're playing the game with them. You can tell them what to do, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be cool.
definitely.
And
I
like
feel like it's
like
really
I said
hard.
on Project Spark, that's how I'm going to start making all these games on there, because people can actually control your character, kind of. So
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
so
that's
looking
cool.
forward to
So
that.
when- I just reckon, like, too, like the Beam, like as an 18-year-old guy, I think who made it, only a young guy, and like, you know, I'm going to sound really old here, but it's sort of a bit cooler than Twitch in a way. Like, it's just the way it's all looks, and the, you know, the stuff you can do, it looks cooler. You know, like you can tell that it's a sort of fresh thing, like from a young guy, because like the guy who sold it to Xbox or who made and designed it was like 18 years old. Some super genius dude. So yeah,
They made a wise investment.
Absolutely.
he'd be loving life.
I love life. Thank you. I love saying that.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this week's episode of Coffee, Casuals, and Consoles. So I'm gonna go through each one of you guys. You can let everybody know where you're from, stick, and what you're up to. Go ahead.
Yeah, so find me on Twitter. I got my YouTube channel, which you can subscribe to if you want to. We just started a new podcast on that channel. Just
Started
Down
last
on the
week, right?
Gaming. Yeah, that last week was just a trial run, so we changed the name.
Nice.
I've
nice.
changed the name. We had like his pony on there, and I didn't even know his pony had a crap gamer. So, but yeah, no, we got rid of him. Hope you're listening out there, man. But and yeah, so that's Down on the Gaming. So
Well,
yeah, we
I'm
did a
very proud
podcast
of you guys.
Yeah, Jesse was in it, Mega Bad Seed, and we had Smiley Police. So yeah, those two, you know, all three of them really good.
Really awesome community members, so that's pretty cool. I got to catch up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
today's show because I was trying to sleep while you were streaming.
We got a bit off topic. We're talking about like, you know, shock treatment to your nipples, cricket.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes.
damn, I gotta check this show out.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we got a bit off gaming.
Did you say
Yeah, shit,
nipples?
Yeah, Yoshida loves that shit. He loves that stuff. But yeah, Yoshida will be listening for sure next week. So yeah, so it was a funny show, even though I do say so myself.
No, that's awesome.
yeah.
That's really awesome. So I'm happy for you, and I'm excited for you and your crew. Are you gonna bring different people on, or are you planning on kind of keeping it the same crew when you get a solid?
Yeah, I might have another girl on next week, a gamer girl.
Nice.
I think Mega's coming back, Smiley's coming back. Maybe get Mick on or Max Power. So yeah, I got a few people because not everyone can make it, so I got a few people in the background. But yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully
awesome. I look forward to it.
It's another Mel. It's another Mel too, so that's a bit weird.
Oh, awesome. Mel's are cool.
So yeah, a lot of Mels out there. Mels are cool.
Yeah.
So that's a shameless plug.
No worries. Supersonic, do you want to let everybody know where they can find you and what you're up to?
Nope. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, on YouTube, I'm Supersonic Station, all one word, and I just hit 1,000 subs today. So thank you.
Yay!
Wait. Where's the sound?
I was going for it.
So I wanted to thank everyone. That really means a lot to me. That was my goal, and I think like 4 months ago, I said if I ever hit 1,000, I'm gonna delete all 3 of my Destiny characters, which are all 400, I think. And so I got to do that today. But at least I can start the game over. Also on Twitch, Supersonic Station. Then on Twitter, U4DannyBoy, of course. And once again, thank you, everybody. It means so much to me. You guys rock.
That is awesome to hear. Congrats. Very cool. Xbot.
Yes.
Where can people find you, and what are you up to?
Man. Damn, I'm starting to get a scroll as long as K Mega's here.
That's why you're somewhat last.
Yeah. Here we go. Every Friday you can find me on K Mega's YouTube channel for Game Recognized Game podcast, and afterwards we do Game Recognized Game night. Of course, every Saturday on my channel is the next podcast. Every Saturday at 6 p.m. Of Sunday, BGST, and Wednesday here, and then videos just kind of sprinkled in between all that. So I keep everything simple. Everything's Xbox 448, Twitter, Xbox Live, YouTube. So if you haven't checked out any of that, go ahead and check it out.
Very cool. Very cool. Everybody here is really busy. You know, you guys can find me on Twitter at GirlsCanGame22 and right here on the channel that you've already found. Yeah, and you can also find this podcast on SoundCloud. I think it's linked below, and everybody else is also linked below. It's been really awesome being back because we took a week. We took a day off last week, and that was really difficult. And I'm pretty sure we were all like just having really rough couple of weeks, and we've been out of it as far as gaming news and shit like that. So it's been really awesome being back and spending time with you guys. And yeah, thanks for joining us. I hope you guys all have a wonderful week, and we will see you next Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later, guys.